Nice. 1-2.
Yes, top of the morning, man. Mr. Kill two birds with one stone. Man, a lot of you content creators went on mute last night, man. I don't know why. You always have so much to say, so much to report on, so much to speculate on. But yet last night, when Stephen Espinoza's interview started to surface throughout the YTC via Fight Hype, Fight Hub, there was a silence amongst the onliner, the onliner insider. There was a silence amongst the online insiders. Why was that? Because a lot of their speculating got shut down. But that's what you got to take when you think about YouTube, man, and quote unquote YouTube boxing insider. You know, with YouTube boxing dialect and gossiping and sharing of information is really a popularity contest. It's not a information based platform because some of the more popular channels, quote unquote insider channels, don't give you accurate information at all. At all. And this was just the latest edition of that. The latest edition of that. But that's what you're dealing with when you deal with YouTube, the content creator. Because anybody could be a content creator nowadays. Anybody can have a platform. You know, all you have to do is have an email, right? Have an email, create a page, talk boxing. Everybody talks boxing, but does everybody know boxing? Does everybody get concrete? See what I said? Concrete, solid information? No, they don't. They don't. They don't, man. But Steven Espinoza, man, came out on Fight Hub and Fight Hype. I gotta check out Tomorrow's podcast interview that they did too. I didn't get around to that one yet. But man, I got to the Fight Hype one, man. The Fight Hype one, man. It got me looking at a lot of you content creators different, man. Got me looking at y'all looking like to me, you see the what's the name? That's so goofy. Y'all look goofy to me, man. Y'all look goofy to me, man. Because y'all be out here lying to your listeners with a straight face. So your word ain't your bond. It's not, man. You just be lying to your listeners, man. How do you do that? And call yourself an insider. And call yourself an insider, man. How? How do you save face and call yourself an actual boxing insider, man? You lie to your listeners. Um, so I changed my profile pic. So I changed my profile pic. I don't know. Let me see. Can I change it, man? Let me see. I don't know. Settings. Um, the general. No, I can't. Sorry. I was trying to change it. Maybe I'll change it another time. But man, that was the best news of the day, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I heard Steven come out and say that you know the June 17th date, but it just really put a lot of y'all that come out here and speculate, really, flags your tire. You know, who are your sources, man? That be telling y'all that, man. Who told y'all that, man? Who told y'all that? I had a partner of mine, right? They talked to Barry the Boxer, right? I said, me personally, I just like to sit back and like let people just expose themselves, right? I just like to sit back and just see like how so many people are sheep and zombies and just followers, man. And just followers, right? Because that's what YouTube is a mob of followers, a mob of blind followers, right? And if it's just like in high school or college, whoever's popular, like the popular crowd always dictates what's cool, right? It's just like that in life, period. If somebody or something is popular, regardless of if it's right or wrong, people will accept it because it's popular and they think it's cool. That does not always make it official nor right. And YouTube is like one of the biggest oceans of that because you have channels with, and please, I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way, but their numbers show it. They have fake subscribers and fake everything because they don't really add up, man. You know, you know how the game is played though on the internet. Numbers lie all the time, man. You know, they have fake numbers, and you know, I told somebody this. I'm gonna say this. It goes on with the numbers. I had to expose this guy, right? Um, and it was about jihad, right? And I barely just said to him, stated to him, I said, "Yo, bro, I noticed how you post, you know, different fighters, right, all the time on your Instagram." I was like, I barely really see you posting jihad, but you have post fighters that you don't even know, never met, but yeah, here you have somebody that you know that's doing the same thing, but on an even bigger scale than a lot of the people that you are posting that you don't even know. Why is that? Are you jealous or you just have that mentality that because you know him and you see him shining, you feel threatened or you feel, see, if your mentality was solid, official, by him shining and you knowing him, you're shining as well. But a lot of you guys don't have that mentality. You will see somebody that you know doing it, and instead of embracing them, uplifting them, what do? You try to compete with them, or you try to downplay them. You try to replicate what they're doing. And when I told him that, right, I said it with a straight face to him. Straight face to him. I was like, "Yo, I was looking at your post today. You do you know this guy?" Well, straight looked him straight in the face, like, "Yeah, do you know this guy?" Yo, right? But you praise him and post him. You know Jihad. I don't really see you posting him. For real, like that's where I'm at with it, man. It's 2023. I call people out now, bro. I call people out. I feel like my work speaks for itself. So when I question something, I'm just coming from a place of somebody that put in the work, that put in the work. You know, that's where I'm at with it. Like, look, yeah. When I said that to him, I wish you could have seen the look on his face. He had to look like, yo, the jig is up. Yeah, man, the jig is up, bro. Like, you dudes out here be jealous. You be jealous. Not only do you be jealous, you hate. It's a sickness that you got, man. It's a sickness. And the reason why you hate because you're looking for a shortcut to success. There is no shortcut to success. There is no shortcut to success. If you're not putting in the work in real life, it's going to show. I'm getting a late start on my water, man. I'm like behind today. I'm like behind today with my water. But like I want to say happy birthday to me. I'm trying to get my lives in now because this evening, I probably won't give you no videos. This is where that I will be celebrating life, 44 years strong. You know, we celebrating, man. No alcohol though. But y'all know that them days is behind me, bro. Like no alcohol. I guess that's why the sauce is so potent because my mind has been so clear going on close to 3 months now, 90 days. No recreational drinking, none of that. I told y'all, man. Like I'm in new. I'm walking through new doors. So it's like I gotta be on point. Point. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like to each his own. And me personally, like with the type of people that I'm dealing with now, with the levels that I'm climbing to, I love to have a clear mind. Not saying that you know those that chose to do recreational things don't have a clear mind. To each his own. Me personally, I like a clear level thought process. It is what it is. Sauce. But yes, man, a lot of you YouTube content creators, some of your favorites, some of these guys that think they're bigger than the program, ESPN, the networks, etc. They just been quiet. They just been quiet. Um, they've been quiet. You know why they've been quiet? Because the jig is up. They know they've been job turkeys, felonious capers pretty much their whole career. Jimmy Swagger, uh, David Carros, and they're cult leaders, man. They're cult leaders. But at the end of the day, I've been telling you, their audience, right, and um, the audience that they cater to, they really don't matter when it comes to boxing. Prime example of that is their audience is the Bud Crawford Earl Spence audience. That's why that fight has not been made. It has not been made, right? You know why that fight has not been made? Listen to what Steven Espinoza said. I kept playing that because I give you guys gems. I try to give you guys content to use, but most of y'all are sheep. You don't pay attention. Um, the money's not there. You know why the money's not there? Because the people that talked about this fight all the time and deemed it the biggest fight in boxing don't actually support boxing. They don't. How many dudes, right? And I want y'all to do your research on this right now. How many dudes already have a YouTube fight party set up for Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia? A YouTube fight party set up, right? That's letting you know right off that they're not going to be at the fight. They're not going to be at the fight. You know what they're going to do? They're going to try to profit off of the fight by doing content on their channel. Yeah. So who are they actually supporting? Are they supporting the fighters, the event? No. They're supporting their self. And that's what you have with a lot of these Bud Crawford, Earl Spence channels. They support themselves. They support themselves. They don't support the game, the program. It shows, man. And then they get mad at the ones that do support the program and the game. Shout out to WCS. Like I said, shout out to the Rise podcast. I reposted Rise podcast um picture. He took a picture in the cockpit. You know why I reposted that? Because I seen a lot of people liked it, right? I seen a lot of people liked it. And I posted it. I reposted it just to give y'all a reminder who did that first. Yes, who did that first, man? Shout out to when I flew out to Tulsa. Who did that first, man? Like I said, when it comes to YouTube, most of y'all are haters and jealous. It's a popularity contest. But shout out to my brother for doing that and putting that out there and hundreds of people liking that, you know? I'm glad that hundreds of people like that, but that was already put out there for y'all to like. Hopefully, y'all just caught that sauce that I just gave y'all. As we move on, though, man, will the real insiders please stand up? June 17th, Steven said, was never the date. June 17th was never the date. Will the real boxer insiders please stand up? A lot of y'all was pushing that line. Why? Because you seen a cable platform say Spence Crawford. Steven came out yesterday and explained that yes, TGB and Showtime had a date secured in just in case, but yet the secret squirrels looking for a nut. All you spectrum speculators, I told you, speculators. Mount up. What did y'all do? Y'all jumped on the internet and I quote Steven, y'all connected the dots. Y'all connected the dots to a fight that wasn't even finalized. But later for that, some of y'all even screaming, sign the contract. Where are all those guys at right now? Sign the contract. What contract? Did y'all listen to the interviews yesterday? They was close last time, right? If you're close, there is no contract to sign. This is what Steven said. But yet your favorite, and I want to use other words, but I'm growing. I'm 44 years old now, so I'm gonna stay, cordial. But your favorite liars, the Lion King, ran with narratives that Bud refused to sign a contract. Last time I checked, in order for it to be a contract, all of the negotiations had to be done, right? I don't know nothing. But my nephew is 10-0, man. We do have an opponent already. We do have a date. You know what that means? That we are done with the negotiations. So when somebody like me comes on here and I give y'all real game and gems, please do not tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Because the last time I checked, I am a part of an official boxing team. And I don't know no other YouTubers that do what I do. I don't. I don't. I don't. There's a couple out there, but I don't look at them as YouTubers, because they didn't come into the game. I came into the game as a YouTuber. I might have graduated, but I came into the game as a YouTuber. These other guys that do it, like shout out to Bernie the Boxer. Bernie the Boxer was a fighter. Yeah, Bernie got professional fights. He does YouTube now, but he was a fighter. He wasn't a YouTuber. But these are the guys that I know that are official, that they know the business too. A lot of these YouTubers that claim to be this, that, and the third, they don't know nothing. They, you know nothing, Jon Snow. Only thing you know is to hate and be jealous of ones that's doing it. And at the end of the day, right, people that's really doing it in real life, they're going to do it in real life, regardless if you support them on social media or not. The moment that soaks in and you learn that, you might grow. Because when you hate on people and you think that by you not supporting certain people is going to stop their shine, all it really does is stop your shine. It does. It does. Because the same people that you hate on, right? And I laugh, right? The same people that you hate on, you think you undermine, could be the same one that can help you out, could place a phone call for you. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Look, I'm sitting here running my mouth, not even paying attention. Salute Pop, Blunts on deck. Once I seen Shabu's Combat Live on TV. Not just, yeah, let them know, bro. Hold on, man. Let them know. I tell dudes that all the time. Hello. Shout out to OG Percy. I like when OG Percy says the hello. Let them know, man. That's why I always tell these dudes I'm bigger than my views, man. I'm bigger than my views, man. If you know, you know. I'm bigger than my views. But listen, that's nothing new. I've been on TV. I was on TV with the goofy guy. You know, the goofy guy that tried to discredit my character and assassinate my character. Now look at him and look at me. I'm on a bigger platform, to be honest. Showtime, y'all gotta pay me, bro. I wouldn't even listen. People, I could have went to the fight this weekend with my people. My people is out there. I chose not to. You know why? Because I don't support them. I know they tried to undermine me. So why would I support them? Why would I pay my money? You know, like I said, today's my birthday. I could have went out, flew out, had a good time in Vegas. But why? Why spend money and support people that I know try to stop me from growing, try to take money out of my mouth, which when I was trying to build my platform to where it's at now, as far as media wise and doing interviews, they tell them fighters and people don't talk to me, don't interview with me. So why would I ever support something like that? But see, unlike others, I still wish them well. They just can't get my business. You know, it is what it is. They can't get my business. But I wish them well, man. Continue the circus, continue, the gimmicks and all that. You know, blessings to y'all. Like this will probably be a very successful event. You will have a lot of, and I always use this terminology for y'all so y'all can catch it. You're gonna have a lot of artists at the fights with no album dates, you know, because that's what I look at. A lot of people see fighters as artists, rap artists, R&B artists, but they don't have albums dropping. Their album is their fight date. So you're gonna see a lot of former platinum recording artists at the fights with no album dates. Hopefully, y'all caught that sauce, man. And they come from that, you know. Shout out to they leader, old Al, Foul Al. You know, he's a music mogul guy, so they will definitely be out there. Yeah, me and Coach Reen are 7 days apart. 7 days apart. We're gonna celebrate again tonight, man. You know, we're gonna celebrate again tonight. I was really trying to hold off and do it big on the weekend, but I got a little something planned tonight. You know, but I was trying to do it big on the weekend. You know, but yeah, hopefully we get some of these boxing insiders that say who lied to them, who told them to push out those narratives, man. Yo, I'm so far behind on my water, man. I just got to the about the 8:30 mark, man. It's 9:41. I gotta catch it. Normally by this time I would have been at close to the 12 p.m. mark. I've been banging out a gallon of water about 5 days now, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting on my water, getting back to my water rehydration. Oh man, that's dope, right? Yo, that's something that you guys will have forever. You know that blunts? You will have that forever, man. He said PBC is the bad boy of boxing. Nah, I won't give him that much clout. Uh, I can't give them that much crap. They ain't the bad boys of boxing. They are the CB4s of boxing. MC Gusto and the crew. That's why. Listen, man. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. It's the reason why they don't fight top ranked fighters, man. That's the reason why. And I know y'all gonna say, "Oh, because you with top rank." Nah, it has nothing to do with me being with top rank or not, man. People don't. People are so programmed. But if you know actual boxing and you know fighting, you know the game, bro. You know the game. The PBC. Matchmaking is a Chitlin circuit. That's why you get so many fighters. They wanted to go the PBC route. You know why? And I think one of the head honchos is on. He's stated this, man. The easy route. Why would I go that when I can go the easy route? You know. Why would I go that way when I can take the easy route? But see, a lot of stuff goes over people's heads. They don't be paying attention to wordplay. The easy route. The easy route. The easy route. Like the boy. I'm gonna tell you something. The boy over there right now, at 154, that just spaked Joey Spencer. Yo, Jihad will mop the floor with him. I will put Jihad in there with him right now. I think he got like 20 fights. Jesus Ramos, he got 20 fights. Jihad got 10 fights. If him and Jihad was a fight right now, Jihad would desecrate him. Desecrate him. Word, desecrate. You heard what I said? Desecrate. Desecrate him. These are facts. These are facts, man. Because I'll let the cat out the bag. Yo, Troy Isley was giving Jesus Ramos work. You know who Troy Isley is? Transformer Troy. Shout out to Transformer Troy. 2016 Olympian. I think he's 8-0 right now. Middleweight out of the J Prince stable, Alexandria, Virginia. That's how you know why Jesus Ramos steamrolled um, Joey Spencer, who I've been on record just saying was a hype job. Because Troy Isley was tearing his ass up. Troy Isley, and shout out to Coach K and Al Mitchell. They was beating the hell out of Jesus Ramos in Vegas, getting them ready for that fight. And that's what you do though. Iron sharpens iron. He was getting his ass whooped, so he had to give out an ass whooping. You know? Man. Pop said PBC is 4-18 versus top rank. Man, listen, their head honcho, their big dog is 0-2-1, Deontay Wilder. Yo, Deontay Wilder ran through anything. He fought Tyson Fury 3 times. A lot of people say he's really 0-3. I wouldn't say 0-3, but he definitely don't got a win. You know, he don't have a win. He don't have a win. And shout out to the Bronze Bomber because I kind of look swollen in that Ellie setback footage that Ellie dropped with him and Malik Scott doing the basic, the 1-2s and all of that. They was doing basic boxing drills, man. Yo, speaking on Wilder, I hope he does get that fight though, man. They deserve that 400 million, man, because they've been fighting for peanuts. That's real. Excuse me. That's real heavyweight bread right there, man. They deserve that, man. That's what I'm talking about. 400 million. You know, however they slice that, hopefully they make that happen, man. And I already see a lot of you dumb channels already trying to like, listen, man. You guys is already trying to make it seem like AJ's gonna duck, see if AJ can get bought out of his contract. No. If you want to see if somebody can get bought out their contract, maybe it's Wilder. Wilder has never seen no type of purse like that. Remember, Wilder is the one that when they offered him, what was it, 120 million, he turned it down, right? Remember that? Y'all don't like to talk about that, man. Y'all don't like to talk about that. Remember, he turned down 120 million. They offered him 50 and 50 for Joshua and 20 million for Dominic Brazil. And he turned it down. He said he was going to bet on himself. Eventually, he got somewhere close to. I don't know. I don't even think he ever got even close to 50 million with the trilogy fights with Tyson Fury. But he turned down 120 million for 3 fights. Look it up, man. Don't when I say look it up, don't listen to these community black activist channels. Cause they'll put a fake whatever they do their fake green screen numbers and punch up numbers like, dude, man, you don't even leave your safe house or your halfway house or your wherever you're staying at, your room and board house. But yeah, Wilder, I hope he gets that, man, because he's on the back now. He got a couple of fights left, man. Couple of years left. So that'll be a nice severance pay slash 401k or retirement package. At 400 million sounds real good. I'll tell you what. If Wilder and Joshua don't jump on that, I guarantee you, Usyk and goddamn it, Tyson Fury will. Because one thing about the others, right? They're gonna get that money together. It's always the brothers. The brothers talk that power to the people and black unity and all that. Because their empowerment is killing me out here, man. Um, you know, the brothers talk that power to the people and this, that, and stuff, but it be the brothers that don't know how to get it together. Well, I guarantee you the others, they're gonna put whatever differences and egos they got to the side and get that. They're gonna get that. Pop said facts. You told me that about Wilder years. Yeah, it is. It's out there. Look it up, man. He turned it down. Yeah, you know why he turned it down? Because listen, man, I know Shelly Finkel probably wanted it, man. But Al Heyman told him he couldn't, man. Al Heyman told me he couldn't. Yo, check out Coach Malachi when Coach Malachi had Floyd Schofield on there. They got like a music industry deal with Al Heyman, man. Al Heyman owns their rights. That's probably why he couldn't make that deal, man. Because I know he probably wanted that, man. 120 million for 3 fights. Meanwhile, he was making like I think 7 million. So yeah, he was. His guarantee was crazy low, bro. His biggest paydays is the Fury fight, man. Look it up for yourself, man. Don't listen to these dudes, right? Because these dudes will tell you all kinds of felonious stories about their favorite fighters, and they don't know nothing. Look it up for yourself, man. Stop listening to these guys, man. And this is not pocket watching because a lot of times, for those of y'all that don't know, fighters' purses, depending on what state it's in, right? It's public record, man. And that's not pocket watching, man. See, it be these idiots, and I'm saying this respectfully. It be these idiots that when you try to call them out or you call certain stuff out, oh, you're pocket watching. No, that's public record. That's why all the time when they was getting mad at Bob, right? When they was trying to make fights and Bob was fronting on them like when Keith Thurman was asking for yeah, he was asking for 10 million to fight Crawford. And Bob was like, nah, I'll give you 1.5, right? Because that's what he was making. And then you would get all of these weirdos that never seen a contract, let alone an email contract, nothing, was on here talking about, oh, the back end money, the back end money. They get paid more on the back end, right? One thing about back end, you can't prove it. You can prove it. You know how you can prove the back end? Ask Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was one of the biggest back end paid fighters. Hopefully, Things go good with him with Don K, man. You know, he has his luncheon. His opponent's going to be announced in a couple of days. Hopefully, things go well for him. But he's the poster child of the back end. You know, I know right now where AB's at in life. Remember when Jay Z and them offered him 40 million? Remember that he got offered 40 million and turned it down. I bet you if he could do it all over again, he'll go with Rock Nation and take that 40. That's a whole nother live stream too, man. That's a whole nother live stream too, man. I got a beautiful day today on my birthday, man. Look, you know, I done came up and changed, man. Like I said, I'm alcohol free. Normally, I would have called out today. But most likely, I would have had a vacation day. I would have called out. I would have been drinking already, man. I probably would have been a couple of shots of Henny and Remy. You know, I would have had the Dom P, the champagne, because it's my birthday. You know, we pop champagne on the birthdays over here. What we used to. No more of that. No more of that. You know. But I'm overlooking the water right now, man. I wish y'all could see it. I'm down here around the rich white folks. You know, overlooking the water. One thing about them, they exercise, man. I see a lot of people running and getting out, jogging. That's good. You know, they out here exercising. They walking their dogs. You know, yesterday I was by the golf course. Remember that? I took y'all on that hike up that hill. That was good. Today I'm just chilling, man. I'm gonna just chill because where I got my truck positioned down, I'm just right here overlooking the dock. You know the dock. AB would definitely take that 40. Absolutely. They bomb might have offered Thurman 2.5, and they said no, he couldn't take it, man. He couldn't, man. He wasn't allowed to. Them dudes don't be allowed. Yo, they ain't allowed to take offers, man. They ain't allowed to, man. They ain't allowed to get money over there, man. Word. Listen, man. They work with Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro don't play that, bro. You see, y'all back in the day, right? Remember when Eddie Hearns exposed the Charlo, Jamal Charlo? When Eddie Hearns had the bag, well, he still got the bag. But when he was throwing around crazy bread, and he wanted Charlo to fight, he wanted Charlo to fight, um, Bubu Andrade, and he jumped on Charlo's live, and he told him, "Yo, you don't promote the right lines only promotion, right?" And he's like, "Call out." Yeah, they always got to call out. Yeah, that's sad, bro. Yeah, yeah, that's sad, right? He was like, call out, right? Yeah, they used to get mad when I used to expose that, right? I still stand on that, man. I'm gonna stand on that. Like y'all are grown men bosses, right? Y'all are grown, especially them, because the narrative for them is they're their own promoters, right? If you're your own promoter, that's how Eddie Hearns exposed them and was exposing them like you're a promoter. Why do I have to? Why do I need to call Al? I'm talking to you. You're the promoter. You're the promoter. Call Al. Call Al. Yo, Al is your advisor. Why am I calling your advisor? He's advising you, but at the end of the day, if you're the promoter, you have the final say, right? Isn't that how it works? I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. Maybe I gotta make a phone call when I shut this down and see if that's how it works. But I always thought an advisor, is just gonna give you advice. He advises you. But if you're the promoter, you have the final say so. So why would I tell me as the promoter for you to call my advisor? Because he's just my advisor, right? Damn, so you making too much sense, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh man, you hear the dogs barking at me. You know what that dog is letting me know, right? See, I'm in a predominantly upscale area over here. He's letting me know he doesn't see my kind over here. That's what he's letting me know. He's putting out the signal that I'm over here. They're not used to seeing people like me over here. Especially I don't got a lawnmower in my hand, so I'm not doing maintenance work. Had I had a lawnmower, he might be cool. Like they know their program too. Oh, he's the field hand. You know, he just sees me sitting in this heavy equipment, so he's on alert. That's smart. That's smart. But I tear his ass up too, though. You know, I got a nice pipe in here, man. Had he tried to run down on me, man, I would have took him out, man. One good swipe right across his skull. Yeah, yeah. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all ever get attacked by a dog, right? I always wonder why my uncle used to always walk with a stick like that. Right? He used to have like a big, nice. He used to call it a nigga beater. But if you ever get attacked by an animal or any type of animal, right? You crack them across their skull with something that's dense and hard, yo, they will fall back. They'll fall back in a heartbeat. Ah man, he said I gotta pop out, start throwing hands. Yo, my hands is registered, man. I can only do that if I get attacked, man. If I attack somebody, right? If I initiate the conversation, I can get locked up, man. Cause my joints is registered, man. You know, my joints is registered. But if I get attacked, like see, that's why I always keep my kids with me. So if I have to beat somebody up, right, I always have my kids with me. Cause that's my defense mechanism. I'm a father protector first. Now I mean I always have my kids with me. So if I ever have to put harm, lay hands on somebody, I could be like, yo, man, my babies, man. I didn't know this dude's I didn't know what he was about, man. I'm gonna use my man Joe's line. Shout out to Joe Dini. Yo, Joe Dini said he was looking for trouble. Yeah, he was looking for trouble. Right? That's what Joe Dini always said. He was looking for trouble, right? Man, when you're looking for trouble, man, you don't always go out there looking for trouble because trouble will find you, man. Man, I'm gonna change my profile pic later, man. I got one. Shout out to Combat, man. Combat took that picture of me snapping pictures ringside at the fight, and I was working. Shout out to Abdullah Mason, the Mason brothers. Yeah, they let me shoot their fight, man. Like I said, I wish Abdullah would have went a little longer, man. Nah, man. But I shot ringside, man. That was a great accomplishment, man. I mean, I was in the locker room. I was chilling, man. I was in executive mode, man. I was in the locker room, just soaking that all in with the athletic commission. I mean, but I did shoot Abdullah Mason's fight, and I also shot Jihad's fight. You know, I watched Tiger Johnson's fight in the locker room. You know, that was. You know why that was a big deal? Because um normally, like when you're an undercard fighter, for those of y'all that never experienced it, you don't really get your own locker room, dressing room. That's normally for like the main event fighters, the fighters that's on, the actual main event broadcast. Normally, like all the undercard fighters are in a bigger area. It's still comfortable, but you don't have your own private setting. We had our own private setting. It was nice, man. Well, Basie and them was down the hall. We went down there. They came in and wished us luck, and we returned the favor. It was cool, man. Combat was in there, man. It was nice, man. You got the leather couches, and it's a cool vibe. You got a bathroom. That was dope, man. It's real dope, man. And I might release some more footage, a couple of shorts and videos, man. Because I was working, man. I was working. I wanted to give my audience, my listeners, those views, man. Because you're not gonna get those views from these guys that do views. Hopefully, you caught that sauce, man. I know they claim they be in locker rooms and they be this, that, and the third. I never seen it. I never seen them talk to legends. While they're rapping fighters' hands. I never seen it. I know they claim it. You know, yeah, I'm still like so far behind. I'm finally at the 10-minute mark of my water. I'm catching up, man. The reason why, why I ain't really going in on the water like that, 'cause like I said, I'm down by the water. There's nowhere to use the bathroom. There's nowhere to use the bathroom down here, man. And it's so wide open. If I get out the truck and I, use the bathroom, they're gonna see me. Yeah, these people got bread over here. Like if you was a landscaper, these are the type of accounts that you want over here. You get a neighborhood over here, like a court or something over here. You can make some good money. These are the houses that you want, man. You know, these people got bread over here, man. Nice money over here. Like you figure you get like two, three houses on each little block over here. Yeah, you straight, man. You straight as a landscaper, man. You make some good money, man. Man, cause they got some decent sized property. So you looking at like I'm telling you, and they're paying, man. You probably looking at $100 cut. You know what I mean? Front and back. They got nice property over here. 100 easy. I mean, you get look $100 cut, right? You heard what I just said? You do two, three houses, that's 300. You know what I mean? I be paying attention to all of that. And I be seeing these dudes, and they be having like 4 or 5 houses adjacent. I be like, oh man, they over here racking up. They over here racking up, man. This is they strip right here. They be over here racking up, man. But that's how you do it, though. If you get an account, that's how you do. You network with them. You tell them to tell their neighbors, man. You get them all. Forget about it, man. Telling you, Javier and them over here caking. Forgive me, I don't even know if that's his name. Nah, I think that's the name on the truck. Javier, yeah, it says Javier. So I'm not being funny. That's the name on his landscaping truck. You hear the equipment? I say equipment. Look, they over here caking. They caking. They got it going on. Salute to them, man. I mean, they stick together too. They got a unit, man. I mean, the brothers need to pay attention, man. The brothers don't know how to come together and get no money. The brothers are seeing brothers coming up and getting money. What they do? They try to undermine them, man. They trying to undermine them, man. The others know how to get it together, man. Look, they getting it together. Uh, yo, listen, if I was to go over there and interview him right now and ask him how he started out, I guarantee you, he started out for the head by himself. He gained his bread up, and then he went back and got his people. Now he got a whole crew. They killing it. They killing it, man. I bet you he started out with a pickup truck by himself. Now he got his whole family with him. Yeah. Oh, he just did a nice little cleanup. I'm telling you, they got a couple hundred for this job that they just did. Now, I see them reseeding the grass. They laying down topsoil. I wouldn't be surprised if they got like 300 for that job right here, man. And look, I've been on for 51 minutes, right? They almost done. So look, they did an hour's worth of work, right? Look, do the math. Look, they did an hour's worth of work. They about to get 300, 300, 300. So just say, listen, peep game right now, right? See, they loading all their stuff up right now. They're taking off something else, but they loading a lot of their stuff back up. So, bomb. If they knock out 8 jobs like this, right? Man, they doing their thing, man. So let me sit up, man. But listen, I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta go find somewhere to go piss. I gotta go use the bathroom. I've been busting this water down, man. I might just move the truck, man. Go to the firehouse. But I don't wanna leave, and then the guys come over here and dump, and then they be like, "Yo, Shalom left. Yo, Shalom left. Where is he?" But yo, listen, man, y'all be good, man. Like, share, build. The key word today is build, right? Build. Don't compete. Don't reach. Build. Because when you build in real life, it's going to show. Zaga. Yaga. You know the vibes.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateur. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Bed Genny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? Yeah. I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia, won that. I fought a smarter fight.
Yo, man, it's your hot tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron done of the game, man. Shout out to the Source Talk podcast. Shout out my man Showtime Shot. If you ain't know, now you know. Hear about it.
Screw you. That's right.
Screw you.
like, subscribe, and hit that bell.